Okay, so now we're on page 3 and we are going to practice. My apologies if you can hear people in the background. I'm sitting in the library trying to get this done. Sorry. So let's pick a color. All right. So for part A, whoops. Oh boy. Okay. For part A, we have square root of 8. So if you put square root of 8 in your calculator, you just get a huge decimal. So for this, we're going to do our factor tree. So what goes into 8? You pick any numbers you want. Now, 8 and 1 doesn't help because the 8 doesn't get smaller. So I'm going to say 4 times 2. Now, 2 is a prime number. That means the only thing that can make that goes into 2 is 2 and 1. So that doesn't make the number smaller. So we're not going to use that. So now I'm going to simplify 4. That's 2 and 2. So everything has been simplified as much as it can be. So here's my square root symbol. Now I'm going to find a match. These 2's match. I'm going to bring that out there. Here, I'm going to bring that down there. And that is simplified. We're going to skip B because you're going to do that one by yourself. So let's do square root of 48. So 2 numbers that I think of automatically are 6 and 8. Now when I make 6 smaller, it becomes 2 and 3. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number. So now I'm finished with that. I'm going to move on to 8. 2 times 4 is 8. I'm going to circle the 2 because it's prime. And 4 is 2 and 2. Okay, so now off to the side, I'm going to do my square root symbol. So remember, the matches go in this section. So let's see. A set of 2's match. Okay. But check this out. I have another set. So one more set comes out. So each set is one number. Now this 3 doesn't have a partner, so that's going to go in here. The 6 and the 8 I'm not really looking at because those aren't prime numbers. Oh, and the 4. So now to fully simplify this, I multiply 2 times 2, and I have 4 square roots of 3. Let's do another practice. I'm going to do letter D. I screwed up my alphabetical order, and then I want to do the other letter A. So let me see if I can find it. There we go. So let's do square root of 75. 3 times 25. 3 quarters makes 75 cents. And 25. Sorry for the background noise. So when I do my square root now, matches go outside, leftover prime numbers go inside. Now the big difference here is I have a negative hanging out, so I'm going to bring that down. And there's my answer. Now let's look down at the other letter A. So we have this 3 hanging out here. All right, I'm going to leave that for now. Let's just focus on this 20. Okay, I know 2 times 10 is 20. 10's a prime number, so I circle it. And then I have 2 times 5, and those are prime numbers. Come on. I'm trying to circle the 2, and it's not letting me. Okay, well, those are supposed to be circled. There you go. So move down a little bit. Here's my square root symbol. 2's match. 5 doesn't have a partner, so it goes in there. Now, I have this 3 hanging out up here, so I have to bring that down. And it's a factor, so we multiply. So my final answer now is 6. Come on, it's not letting me write 6 square root of 5. So what you should do now, what we'll be doing in class, is finishing up page 3. Pause your video, and then I will put up the answer key in a minute. Okay, my little toolbar is being strange, so hopefully you can see these answers. There it is. Yay. Okay. If for any reason you have questions, put a little mark next to it, and when you're back in class, ask me about it. So we did A and C. Check your letter B. And if you need to pause this, you can. We did not do E and F together, so check those. What I would do is focus on the answer. If your answer doesn't match mine, then go back and look at my work. And then the last row, we did the first one together. So those are your last 2 answers. So again, if you're having trouble, you have to ask for help. Or if you want me to take a look at any of your work, star it and then catch up with me in class. I'm going to stop this video for now and we'll move on to page 4 because we're doing some different stuff on page 4.